Well, my name is Michael O'Neill. I'm a State Farm agent here in Vestavia Hills, Alabama, and I've been with State Farm for 26 years. Well, I'm paid to have a lot of friends, basically. I'm paid to know people and to help people and help really protect people from preventable tragedies, right? From financial things that could happen to them but could be prevented through proper insurance measures. And so we sit down with people and we kind of go through their individual situations. We uncover needs, and then we put things in place to help them, protect their financial assets and security. The things that are difficult in insurance, I would say, is the times that maybe something's not covered that you would think would be covered in an insurance policy, such as flood or something like that comes from outside. Other things would be, when there's rate increases for losses and things like that, you wish you could do something to prevent that, but that's part of the nature of the business, and that's part of the difficult side, is explaining to people when the rates go up. I started my career the first 7 years I was an adjuster, and so I saw firsthand, dealing with people that had experienced significant losses, home fires or tornadoes or things like that, where they had a total loss, kind of lose everything they have. And so having a relationship with their insurance agent is important, as well as having a relationship with people that help them get back on their feet, the contractor, the disaster restoration company, people that you can trust that can come in and help people at a very, very difficult time is priceless. We have a ministry called Real Life International, and I am the founder and the executive director of that ministry. It's a missions mobilization ministry where we help engage the people of God in the mission of God for the glory of God. And we started this 10 years ago. This is actually our 10th year doing this ministry. And the Lord called me into mobilizing people in short-term mission trips, ultimately to engage people to join God in His great mission, what He's doing around the world. The Bible is an unfolding narrative of God's redemption of mankind, a sinful and broken and lost world. And for us to be able to have the privilege to join Him in what He's doing around the world is just amazing. So what we do is we recruit and train people to go on short-term trips, and we help send them out, and they go to serve alongside our field partners in a different context in 10 different countries, where we have partners there that are working full-time and serving. And so our participants get to go and basically work with the field partners. These are missionaries in local churches in different countries to further the gospel in these areas and work alongside their brothers and sisters in Christ in different contexts. And what we find in doing that is there's an exchange of blessings that takes place. Our teams are blessed, our participants are blessed by going and doing this, and the obedience to go and do what the Bible's telling us to do, to go and make disciples of all nations, to go and be the ambassadors for God through Christ that He's calling us to be, as though He's making His appeal through us. That's what 2 Corinthians 5:20 says. Then when we go and do this, and we're obedient in this area, we find great blessing as we draw near to the Lord through this. And also when we go and we're pouring our lives into serving others and to sharing His Word and to teaching others and making disciples in a different context, we find that the locals there are blessed. And so there's this exchange of blessings that takes place. And, when we join the Lord in what He's doing, everyone involved is going to be impacted. There's a 360-degree impact that takes place. We're blessed as well as the locals we're going to serve. I feel like the agency is also a ministry, right? Everything we do, 2 Corinthians 5:20 says that we are ambassadors for Christ as God is making His appeal through us. And that's a powerful verse. And basically anything we do, whether it's secular job or something in our part-time or a hobby, we are called to be ambassadors for Christ at all times. We are His followers, and we're called to make His name known. And so whether, in the agency or in ministry, it's all ministry, right? The agency, we're able to help take care of people and help really minister to people when they're going through a really tough time in life. We're able to really minister to people when they're going through a tough time in life. And so we want to be there and love and encourage them during that time, whether it's a death, whether it's financial disaster or something has happened. we want to look at this as a place of ministry as well.